signs, it's Leah with Enlightened Mystic Essentials. And today we're going to do your energy reading. We are going to get energies, right, from our energies oracle deck, followed by doorway, gateway to spirit. Yeah. And then we are going to see what your spiritual connections are, right? The light workers oracle. Anything that needs to be broken down, we will. And anything that needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted, we will. So, spirit for air signs of Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. What are the most prominent, dominant energies at this time? Woo, happy family. And air signs, the most injuring numbers on the boards are the 4s and the 2s because they are the toggle numbers from the light to the dark, from positive to negative, and the most injuring color out at this time is the brown. Spirit, another energy for air signs. Hostilities is here. And hostilities jumped on top of happy family. So I don't know if it's arguments, fighting, disagreements, or what's going on, right? But be careful. Spirit for air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. What is the spiritual connection message that they need to see, accept, and understand at this time? Power of the divine masculine is here. Power. That masculine energy. Yeah. Okay. Spirit, what is the spiritual connection message for happy family? What cannot be seen in the physical but is there in the spiritual for this happy family? Thank you. The Fire Prince talks about optimism and aggression. Yeah. And for hostility, Spirit, what is the spiritual message for hostilities? On top of your Fire Prince, you have patience and stillness, needing to take a break from either being too aggressive or needing a way out. Hostility, Spirit, resting tree. Ooh. On top of your Fire Prince in this happy family situation, you have Gaia's Garden. Everything wants to jump over here on this happy family. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to break it down one at a time. So we're going to put the energies of hostilities up and your spiritual connection, right, out of the way. And we're going to look into the situation pertaining to the happy family. So air signs. Okay. Happy family. Get into this family situation. It is a card of 4. What are the 4s? What needs to be grounded, stabilized, brought down, calmed down? 4s also talks about what needs to be buried, what needs to be ended, what can be rejected or accepted. But 4s also talks about what is in the root of a situation, what is in the foundation, or what is in the structure of a situation. When you talk about a family, happy family, how solid is the foundation of this happy family? Are they truly happy? Right? Or when you talk about the structure, what is going on within the home of this happy family, right? So here you have the Fire Prince, which is another 4. 2 4s make an 8. What is the 8? Calling for a spirit in a situation, spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations, also known as transformations. So a time of change is coming or is going on within the foundation of a family, within the home or structure about this family. So when you talk about the Fire Prince, right, what is the Fire Prince? It's a card of brown. The main colors is white, brown, orange, and red, right? White talks about the purity or the clarity of the illumination, right? No. Orange, the way being cleared or obstacles being removed pertaining to the optimism and the aggression or love or defeat, because that's the red. And the acceptance of is the brown or the rejection of. See, white, purity and clarity, of obstacles being removed, that's the orange, also as the fire, right? Pertaining to love or defeat, that is the red, also within the picture, right? Of love and defeat. And the brown talks about it being accepted or rejected. And when you talk about the fire prince either burns down a situation or heats up a situation. So they're telling us the resting tree with patience and stillness is here, right? And resting tree is also a card of 4. Whew! So you got 3 4s back to back. So the 3 4s make the creation. Creation, right? Creation. 3 cards make the creation. So when you talk about patience, what is going on with the patience factor? What is the fire doing towards patience? Is it heating up patience where like someone's temperature is rising? Or is it tearing down or burning down a situation? Someone says, you know what? I'm just going to let that go and I'm just going to walk away. Stillness. When you talk about stillness, stillness talks about no movement. But now fire is being added, right? So now you have that pressure building up. And someone could be saying, I can't stay here too much longer. I can't deal with this too much longer. Or what is being brought down, tore down. Fire, burned down when it comes to stillness. You see? Both of these make the 8 transformations. Transformations. And now they tell us that the resting tree, which is white, brown, green, and gold, right? So you have the purification, that's the white, even the letters, right? Purification of illumination, that's the gold, right? Of abundance or success or wealth, because that is the green, right? Green. Green light, movement forward, being either accepted or rejected. That is the brown, see? And now they tell us that the resting tree is going towards Gaia's garden. Whew. Gaia's garden is a 9. What is the 9? The divine's in here calling for your attention to a situation. And right now, fruitation, abundance, and reaping what you have sown is on the line. The main colors of this card is white, gold, green, and orange. I know it by heart. The white talks about the purification, right, of illumination, of the abundance, right, because this card is green. And the obstacles being removed, right? And the way being clear, because look at that pumpkin. It's orange, and orange talks about way being clear and obstacles being removed. So, in a family situation, it's a couple things here. Transformations are starting to occur back to back. Transformations, because you have 888, right? Transformations, right? So you have the fire prince on the line. Yeah. Someone could be trying to look at the family perspective in an optimistic way. But at the same time, someone is losing patience because the fire prince is in the middle of the scale. So when you talk about aggression towards being patient and stillness, no movement, someone is not going for that. And then when you talk about optimism on the other side of the scale, it's trying to stay optimistic about the family, right? And needing to keep it in a cool, calm manner because Gaia's garden is here for the reward or the gain. Fruitation, abundance, and reaping what you have sown. So what you put in is what you get out. With this happy family situation. Yeah. So what is it? The creation. Look, you have to pay attention. These 3, 4, 4, 4 makes the creation of seed being planted, fruitation, being abundant, or getting out what you have put in. You see that? Towards a family situation. So air signs, you must be careful because you don't want to go in a negative manner because you are going to reap what you have put in. See what I'm saying? So you must either call forth spirit, because that's why your eights are here, to help you solve this issue or the problem which you are having, trying to stay optimistic and not being, too aggressive, not ready to burn down, not ready to fly off the hinges. Because when you talk about adding heat to a situation where someone was still, because that's that stillness, when you put fire up under their feet or their butt, what are they going to do? They're going to move. When you add fire, or heat to someone's patient, they become angry. See that? From being in a state of being calm, cool, and collective to aggressive aggression. See that? Aggression. And negative, full of rage, the devil. You see what I'm saying? So be careful, because this is what's going on for the month of May. So let's look at the fire prince. Let's see what's going on with this fire prince situation. Card of 4. Spirit, clarify fire prince for air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Thank you. Ooh, hangman in reverse. No new way of seeing things. No new perspective. All right. Clarify the hangman in reverse. Oh, wait a minute. Let's flip it around. I'm finna say, y'all know I don't even really do too many reversals, so I had my deck in reverse. So what is going on with the fire prince, right? Someone is having a new perspective away from a foundation. That's the 4 of staff. Or a new perspective away from a connecting factor or the bonding factor of two becoming one. You see that? So it went in reverse. My deck was reversed. Spirit, clarify the hangman and the 4 of staff. Facing divine truth, Ace of Swords. Facing divine truth, having a new perspective in which they view either stability, a foundation, or a relationship situationship. Because this 4 staff talks about the foundation or the structure, and then the 2 people, right? That is this. Happy family is the 4 of staff. Yeah. Someone is either not seeing the truth, right? Yeah. And they may not be seeing the truth because they are dealing with being dealt with or being handled in a spiritual manner. Could be, yeah. Because see, the thing about it is this fire prince is in the air shooting fire, and then air signs are hanging in the air. You see that? And then because the spiritual wings and the snake being held up in wisdom, it's like something you need to see or something you are not seeing, but they're telling us you're going to find it when you turn around, and it's going to be divine truth. So let's see what's under the bottom of the deck. The emperor, the boss, the masculine of the home situation, because we're still talking about happy family, right? Or someone who is solid, a king of all kings, right? Is advancing, 8 of coin, towards a relationship commitment or a spiritual pathway. See? Yeah. Hierophant. And the news, page of staff, towards unfulfillment. See? 7 of coin is being offered. Offered. Right? And an offering to lay down burdens. See? Page of cups, 10 of staff, and my pages have been coming out back to back towards who? Or for who? The king of coin, the queen of staff. See? Now watch. And then the ace of staff. So someone is getting ready to exit, and they are going to be on a new journey. You ain't gonna have a choice. Transformations, don't forget transformation. We got transformation upon transformation, right? Towards you reaping what you have sown, gaining your abundance, or that planting of that seed, right? So they're telling us that the emperor or the masculine within a family situation, right, is advancing, towards, or building up the balance, right? Or strength towards the Hierophant. What is the Hierophant? Spiritual leader, spiritual teacher, spiritual pathway, commitment, right? Hierophant, building up. And once the balance or the build up towards the spiritual connection or the commitment pathway is reached, what is going to happen? News is coming. Communication is coming. But don't forget, they told us that divine truth was coming too. Same thing, right? Divine truth. So truth is going to be spoken. And what is this news pertaining to? The unfulfillment of receiving something solid. Receiving something solid. What is holding you back for coins? That offer. Something solid being offered. What is going to be offered? Because they're telling us that somebody is ending or receiving the laying down of burdens. See that? Receiving. See that? Fish, plenty. Receiving. Ten of staff. See that? Receiving, ten of staff. What is the ten of staff? Let me get my cards up. Ten of staff talks about someone being on a new journey. Ace of staff, away from being a wounded warrior, because that's the nine of staff on the other side. See? Coming out of being stuck. Coming out of not moving. That's this. This resting tree is this. They're coming out. They're getting ready to move. Because see, the thing about it is, on top of this being staff, right? If you look, this person was laying down, sleeping, resting. See that? Resting tree. Sleeping under the tree. Resting under the tree. But don't forget, the fire prince is up in here heating up a situation. Look at shooting fire over there to the resting tree. What happens when you add fire or heat to patience? What happens when you add fire or heat to being still? Action. See? Right? So, that someone is going to receive. Who is going to receive, or who is going to accept the fact that they're getting ready to end things? The king of coin. A solid king, right? A solid masculine energy, right? They are grounded. They are stable. They are going to receive it. I'm telling you. And when they receive, when the king of coin receives the fact that they're going to lay down burdens or they're going to leave a situation behind, that's this. That's why I say how happy really is the family, right? How strong really is your foundation? What is going on within a home or a structure, see? And then when the king accepts the emotions that they ready to go, they wrestle with their emotions and they say, okay, it's time to leave because that's a cup. And the fish is going towards that page, see? What is going to happen? Who they were with, which was a feminine energy that was wounded by action, passion, or drive. They are going to begin a whole nother journey. You see that? A whole nother journey away from the situation that they was in, because these two were together. And see how the ace of staff goes away? And then who is going on a journey? The staff points at the queen of staff, or the one who was injured by action, getting ready to go on a new journey, and she's going to take off in a whole nother direction. So that is what's going on within a home situation. That talks about a breakup, a separation. That's why I told you transformation within a transformation. Yeah. You must be careful how you play the game or how you handle your business pertaining to your family situation, because what you get in is what you receive. Yeah. And these two together make the four. So you must be careful. If you want to plant a seed of new, you must handle your family situation in a good manner. See? In a truthful manner. Whatever needs to be spoken, you speak it in truth. That's why the Ace of Swords was here. That's why they said a new perspective away, a new vision away from the foundation. Could be a home, the structure, home, or the foundation of two becoming one, because at one point in time you could have been married or with this person, right? Two people. Who are the two people? These same two people that's in the four of staff is these two people. A solid masculine and a feminine energy wounded by action or passion or just being driven, having a drive. You see that? That are the two people. And truth is going to be spoken because they told us news was coming, correct? Yeah. So you do what you got to do. There's a separation at hand. Or could be divorces, right? So that is what's going on within a happy family situation. Maybe the family was solid. Maybe the family was grounded at one time. But the feminine of the family has told us she was wounded by maybe not enough passion. Could be the actions of the divine of the masculine energy, action, passion, and drive. What drives you? You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody was just staying around to keep their family happy, but they really wasn't happy. So it just depends, right? So next up, you have 8 spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations, also known as transformations, with this hostilities, right? Hostilities. Spirit, what is the spiritual message surrounding these hostilities for air signs? What needs to be seen and accepted? Dang. Bringing a balance. It's a balance coming. It's a balance. Balance. Yes, the keepers of the scale, fairness and balance, right? And it's coming because these two cards, right, make the one you, the one thought, the one journey. See that? So let's see what needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted for hostilities. What's going on with this hostile person? Hostilities, right? It's either someone who is within their mental or someone trying to attack air signs mental, because this person has a sword, a big old sword, air signs, right? Or this could be you. What's going on with you? Hostile? You hostile? Who you hostile towards? Spirit, what needs to be? There's two. Two came out so fast. One is face down over you and one crosses over the keepers of the scale. Keepers of the scale, we're going to view first because it's face up. So what you can see or what you need to see or know. Keepers of the scale, bringing balance and fairness towards what? Surrendering to procrastination. Moving forward with balance and over hostilities. What is unseen? Surrender to miracles. Anything can happen here. So, surrender to miracles says, be open to miracles occurring in your life. Yeah. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance. If that's you, hostilities, goodbye. And banish any doubt. If this is you, bye-bye. That miracles can happen. The main colors of his card is white, purple, and black. The purity or the clarity of the power to either banish or release the black, which is negativity, darkness, depression, sadness, hurt, pain, all those negative things. You have the power. Water is here. What is the water? Water talks about emotions. If it's pertaining to your emotions, clear it out. Water also serves as a cleansing factor. What needs to be cleansed, clear, purified, baptized, right? Water also talks about the rejuvenation of life. But another thing I want you to understand, full moon bloom. Full moon. What is the moon? That's that spiritual guidance to surrender to miracles out of being hostile. I don't know who you going to swing that sword at. But I'm just glad you're not swinging it over here to the keepers of the scale. But let me tell you about this keepers of the scale. Keepers of the scale is a 2. And what is the most injuring and damaging numbers on the board at this time? The 4s and the 2s. The most injuring and damaging color is the brown. So the keepers of the scale, right, is a 2. Injury, could be. And the main color of this card is brown. Injury, could be. So for your balance and fairness, you must be careful. Air signs. The main colors of the card is white, green, and brown. The purity and the clarity of the green. What is the green? Abundance, wealth, green light, move forward, right? And the brown that surrounds it all, is the accepting or the rejection of the abundance or the green. So you must be careful. And they're telling you to surrender to procrastination. What is it? It says now it's time to jump on a goal. That's this, right? Instead of putting it off. That would be this. Yeah. It says taking action towards this balance will attract success. Who don't want to win? Who don't want to win? I want all my success. And I told you, my air sign is in Pluto. Transformation, baby. Yeah. So let's look at the keepers of the scales. Let's see what's going on within this balance or the fairness towards you surrendering to procrastination. Stop sitting back and relaxing and go towards success, because they telling you it will attract success. I don't know what your goals are, right? Because it could be it's a lot of Libras, Geminis, and Aquarius. I don't know what your desires are or what you're passionate about. What is your drive? You see what I'm saying? But understand that it's okay to move forward, because when you look at surrender to procrastination, the main colors of the card is white, blue, and green. White, blue, and green. White is the purity and the clarity of the blue. What is the blue? Calm, relaxed, kind, tranquil, and just being in chill mode towards abundance, which is the green. Abundance, success, wealth, movement forward. Green light. All you have to do is go towards the illumination or the enlightenment. Go up the stairs towards the illumination of the light, you see. Letting go out of all these hostilities. And then the thing is, they're telling us miracles are here. So what you could have been thinking is impossible. That's what this says. They're now telling you that it is possible. You have the green light. They're telling you in so many ways, you know. And then the thing about it is, hostilities is swinging that sword away from miracles. But guess where the dolphins or the darkness or considering the fact that they're jumping in and out the water, being cleansed and purified of the darkness or being baptized, the dolphins are jumping over here to the keepers of the scale. Look at it. Hostilities is swinging the sword away. So bye-bye hostilities, you're a non-factor, right? But look at the darkness of the dolphins jumping in and out of water. Every time you go in the water, you either purify, cleanse, right? That's the banishment or the negativity going away, right? You find that spark towards life, yeah. Or you face those emotions, and every dolphin here, which is 2, and the moon, that's the spiritual illumination, is going towards the balance, baby, and fairness. It is your choice. Right? It is your decision, because you have 2 dolphins, and then the fairness and the balance or the keepers of the scale is also a 2. What are the 2s? Doorway, gateway, opportunities. Yeah. Decisions, right? Choices, options. Missed opportunities. Communication factors of conversating and debating. The bonding factor of 2. Whether it be this 2 or this 2, you see? What are the connecting factors? Success is at hand. Opportunities are at hand. Fairness and balance is at hand. But they telling you procrastinating. Why are you procrastinating? Oh my God, because hostilities. Oh, I'm nervous. And they telling you to calm down and move forward. Everything here says movement forward. Because I can see if hostilities was swinging a sword at your miracles or at your fairness and balance. But technically hostilities is swinging it at the air. And then you got this sword telling us that it's mental. Yeah, and then you're unprotected within your mental because your helmet is down. But I'm telling you, it's okay because hostilities ain't swinging at nothing but the air. If you want to swing at the air, you can go swing at the tree. Go chop down. Who chopped down the cherry tree? Johnny, right? Spirit clarify, keepers of the scale. Towards the keepers of the scale, wounded warrior. Someone who has been injured by action. Yeah. And sit still on grounds of confusion. What is going on with the nine of staff? This wounded warrior, air sign, is on a new journey towards bringing a balance and the fairness. See that? Upon communication. So you are waiting for communication. I have told you I am your communication. Stop procrastinating. I am your communication. Miracles are here. I am your communication because there will be fairness and balance towards you, air sign. Bye-bye. Go away. Go away and do what you need to do. Bye. Green light. Move forward. Collect them $200 and keep going. And if you don't want your $200, give them to me. Spirit clarify the nine of staff. Monopoly. Over surrendering to miracles. Energy dominant in the mental. King of swords. Dominant mental air sign. Look at the dolphins. Getting it within your mental. I'm going to tell you now, air signs, if you haven't heard me say it, I'm telling you now. When you get ready to travel towards a goal or a desire or even an obstacle, you journey with love and success on your brain so you can receive what you have given into it. Because if you travel in defeat, what do you think your results are going to be? Yeah. Spirit clarify the king of swords towards these miracles. Land down burdens because I just want to be happy. See that? I just want to be happy. Land down burdens, right? That's the 10 of staff upon a new journey outside of the wounded warrior towards your happiness. Let's go. Let's go. What's under the bottom of the deck? The collaboration. That's the 3, a coin. Towards a new plan, 8 of cups. Look at you. Towards who and what? Victory. 6 of staff. I'm going to read a little more. 8 of staff. That's communication. I asked you, was you waiting on communication? Yes, because you told me here. That 8 of staff in the background. I want to move forward, but I'm waiting on communication. They're telling you, baby, communication is coming who? Towards the hermit. Who is the hermit? Air sign. Why is air sign a hermit? Because just like you were alone here, air sign, and you were alone here, air sign, you see? And you were alone here. Look at that action. Happiness, alone. So therefore, you are who? Journeying alone. Action, alone. Waiting to take action. Receiving solid mental clarity, alone. Laying down burdens for a new journey, alone. Receiving happiness, alone. So therefore, you are journeying alone. Plain and simple. Then you talk about the hermit following the light. Hermits always follow the light. They have to, right? That is their guidance, light. So what is the light sending you towards, or where is the light guiding you towards? Walking away from indecision. You see? Why are you walking away from indecision? Because the divine's up in here telling you you got the green light. Look at here. Conflict of action. Divine guidance towards the conflict of action. Face your not moving. You know what I'm saying? That procrastination, that's this. And then they're telling you strength, look, towards what? Two of Cups is here. Who don't want it? So let me go back. Backtrack. Y'all know I got to backtrack. Okay. So, here we go. The three of coins talks about the collaboration within the collaboration. We are going to learn air signs. That is two parts that make the whole for you. So the creation of something solid with the creation of people is going to bring you a balance. See that? Boom. So the collaboration, right? Or the working out of what? A plan. And what is within this plan? Spiritual. You see that? Spiritual guidance, right? Your plan is talking about you being victorious on a new journey over the conflict of action, right? See, 5 staff in the background. Towards, what is victory heading towards? Communication. 8 of staff. Yes, 8 of staff. And the communication, they tell us, is coming towards air sign. Who's journeying alone? Or what has made you move? What has made you journey towards your light? Your staff points back, communication. You see that? So I'm receiving communication. That's the staff pointing back, communication coming in. And I am on a journey in movement towards the light, right? So what is the light leading you towards? What is the light leading you towards? It's leading me towards walking away brokenhearted. Yeah. And leaving indecision, see them to a staff, of people, situation, places, conversations, that's the twos, behind. See that? The spark, that's the goal of illumination in the mental and the way being cleared as you journey, orange. Yeah. Right? Leaving it all behind. What was the indecision? What occurred in the indecision, right? What occurred? Divine guidance towards the conflict of action. Mental. See that? Now we see where hostilities fall up in here at. But the thing about it is hostilities is just a mental block. That's why it's an 8. Spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations, also known as transformations. And so divine guidance towards what? The conflict of action. That's that block. It was all in your mind, right? So once the divines come in here and they tell you, air sign, stop procrastinating, right? Move forward because you have the strength. See? Balance and fairness. Towards your 2 of Cups. What you thought would never happen. Miracles. You see that? Tools. I told you, tools. Look at the little dolphins. It is all about a spiritual help here because they told us that the plan that you're feeling or the plan that you have that ideal about, spiritual guidance. And then they came in here and told us again, spiritual or divine guidance towards the conflict of action. Getting over it. And stop blocking yourself from your miracle. What is the water factor? The purification or the cleansing of the darkness of the 2. You see that? So it is possible, but air signs must stop procrastinating and go towards their balance and fairness. Now y'all got to hold on because now I got to charge up this computer. That was like a quick second. Okay. So now air signs. That you can stop shaking in your boots and move forward towards your 2 of Cups. Everything is going to be all right. And I keep telling you, spiritual. Everything is spiritual, right? So now let's look at your spiritual connection. Yeah. All right. Spiritual connection for air signs. Let's see what you got going. Yeah. You just got to get it in your mental. But I'm glad the devil didn't show up to the party because, the devil been showing up for a lot of signs. So, the power of the divine masculine. So, this is one you, one thought, one journey. This divine masculine could be you, right? The divine masculine, the thoughts, right? Or the divine masculine upon your journey, the one you, the one thought, the one journey, right? So, the creation, because it's 3 divine masculines, right? The creation of the illumination, of the activation. Okay, let me explain it to you why I'm talking. The creation. See divine masculine, and then 1, 2, right? That's the creation of the illumination of power. See the power coming out of the hands of the divine masculine towards the activation. Those are like DNA molecules, right? Or the molecules of the air towards the ancient wisdom, because it's above the head, pyramid. Look, pyramid. See that above the head, right? And the spiritual connection. So ancient wisdom of the spiritual connection. Look up here. It's like an angel. Yeah. So this can be really, 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 really deep. So let's get a spiritual message. Okay. Just to make sure that we are on the right path, because there's a lot going on here. So divine masculine, this is either you or this is pertaining to you for the air signs. Spirit, what is the spiritual message that cannot be seen in the physical, but is there in the spiritual surrounding the divine masculine? 2. Spirit says 2. Okay, on top of you, dragons duo air signs. Getting these emotions and these in that mental together. Another spirit. And we're going to, on top of the divine masculine, what you cannot see. The prison waif. Keeping yourself stuck. Not moving. So, one hand, you have to get your emotions and your logic together. On the other hand, self-sabotage, lack of consciousness. Lack of knowledge. So, if you lack knowledge, you lack movement, correct? So, when you talk about the dragons duo, this talks about getting your logic and your emotions together. This is a card of 5. What needs to change? If you add too much water, emotion to a situation, you are going to drown out, right? The situation. If you add too much air to a situation, you are going to dry it out. It's like a seed that's been planted or a plant. If you give it too much water, you're going to drown out the roots. That the plant is going to die, right? If you do not water the plant and it receives too much air, it is going to die because not enough water. There is a call for change towards that balance of the emotion and the logic towards the divine masculine or the masculine energies here, right? And together they make the 6. That is balance. See that? Balance. 6, balance. So the dragon duo talks about that inner conflict. That's the emotion. Morality. Getting it all together. Balancing it all. And then conscious choice. Logic. Bringing a balance, changing the game. The main colors is white, blue, and pink. The white talks about the purity or the clarity of the blue. What is the blue? Being calm, being relaxed, right? Being in chill mode. Upon the pink. What is the pink? Because pink is here. Pink letters, pink in the It's just a little hit of pink though, right there. It's a pink. Pink over there. Passion, compassion, relationship, situationship, joy, peace, happiness. Being calm. getting your thoughts and your emotions together. And the prison wave. Oh boy, here we go with this brown. And it's a 4. Self-sabotage and poverty of consciousness, lack of knowledge. What is it that you don't see? Because the prison wave is going straight over here to the divine masculine. What is it that you do not see? You do not see your power. You do not see the activation of your DNA. You do not know, right, the spiritual or the ancient wisdom in which you hold towards your spiritual connection or your divine calling. You better start checking into it. Start reading into these planets, right? Start reading into the DNA activations of the divine masculine. It's not hard to do. And see, the thing about it, the prison wave is white, green, and brown. The purification of clarity of abundance being accepted or rejected. You can either accept your position and learn about yourself or learn about these divine masculines, or you can reject it and say, you know what, never mind. That's on you. Spirit, let's clarify the power of the divine masculine for air signs. It's funny how it came out. I have not seen this power of the divine masculine come out for any other sign ever since I had this deck, which I rarely use this deck except for certain type of readings, but Spirit has me using them because it's a spiritual call. Air sign. Spirit, clarify the power of the divine masculine, please. Woo! All on me. Waiting to take action. 3 of staff. Clarify the 3 of staff, Spirit. You have the 10 of cups. And you have the Knight of staff. Waiting to take action away from a home situation. Or a place in which they felt calm, relaxed. A place that has stirred their logical and their, emotions. Or a place that has created that self-sabotage or poverty or lack of knowledge. Which one is it? Yes. What is under the deck? The 4 of cups. Ooh, judgment. Wow, we're getting that backstory. 4 swords. Here we go with these 4s. 7 of cups. 8 of swords. Ace of coin. Let's go. Stuck on divine value. Who? The divine masculine coming up in here. This represents the divine masculine. King of coin. Divines. Manifesting. Towards or against what? Feelings of regret towards a solid offer. Or giving an offering. Towards the collaboration. 3 of coin. Of a new plan. Okay, I'm going to keep going. The Knight of Cups, right? It's offering what? Victory. But I ain't going to tell y'all what they offering victory towards. And the devil is here. And the moon is here. And news towards the high priestess is here. And the asking of the high priestess to let down their guard. So when you talk about this journey, I don't know who is your high priestess. Or who is your empress. But the high priestess is here. Please take me back. Talk to me. Anyway. So judgment is coming in here. So you got the 4 of cups, right? And the 4 of cups, or the final decision, is going towards the 4 of cups. Let me show you, right? What is the 4 of cups? Being stuck in a position. No movement. You're just stuck. Upon a new journey in love, but you're focusing on the 3 of cups. Attachments. Final decision, right? Towards what? What you're contemplating on. Or judgment towards what's closest towards judgment, a new journey in love. Because the 3 of cups is too far away from judgment, right? So you're going on a new journey. Whoever the divine masculine is. You just stuck worrying about too much right now, right? Choosing to recover. Or choosing recovery. Oh, recovery. Yeah. Recovery. hanging up heartbreak to face divine truth. Ace of Swords, right? Because why? Why have you what have you chose to recover, or who have you chose to recover towards, right? Who I've been mentally stuck on, or what I've been mentally stuck on. Divine worth, divine value, right? My divine worth, my divine value. What makes me solid, what makes me whole, what has been purified, cleansed, baptized, right? And it also could talk about the divine masculines not in a situation because they have so many mental blocks that they have to get over, or mental hurdles they have to get over to go into the presence or be with divine worth or divine value. That's why I told you I sing the high priestess up in here. And then look, 9 of Swords, that's that mental block. And then the moon, spiritual connection towards the news. Look, let me show you in order. Towards the high priestess. Who could be the divine masculine's value? The high priestess. This person could be a secret. This person could be in a magical moment in time. You never know. Yeah. High priestess. This is the energy that sits between the spiritual and the physical realm of the world. Moon. Moon. What surrounds the news? Moon. Moon. You see that? Spiritual, spiritual, spiritual. So, I'm not saying that that's who that is, but I'm just saying it's a possibility, right? So I'm worried about divine